What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 2, Bad Bunny Beach. Okay, so let's just pick up where we left off last week. Alright, so last week Monique and April had this meetup. Baby, if you didn't hear the stuff that been going down between them, see, I waited until this Love and Hip Hop to talk about it. Alright. On this part Monique said, she dropped some tea. She was on live doing what she always do. And she basically was like, she had an issue with the way that they was, portraying her on TV with this whole scene that they had because they had to retake and refilm it multiple times. And for the simple fact that the production wasn't cool with the fact that they had, figured out the issue and done away with it. They made up. She was basically like they made up too quick. But in this scene, it's just like, April, you get on my nerves, okay? At one point, I was on your side when I feel like I was on your side and felt like you was getting a lot of, flack or whatever from Omarion's mama who was coming at you when we first got it, seen you and all that stuff. But now I see like you are full of shit. You are really full of shit and you are a dirty person at the end of the day, okay? And, I feel your friends that around you, Carter the Body, all of them or whatever, y'all ain't shit either because you can't tell a bitch about themselves, okay? Because y'all supporting this. Your friends is stupid. I couldn't be friends with somebody that's just blatantly out here being reckless and just doing this stuff and lying and like girl, at the end of the day, you ain't shit. Fizz ain't shit. Yes, Monique can get her ass up on TV and on the, live and talk shit about Fizz or whatever. But you do the same thing, April, just like that with Omarion. Because we don't never really hear Fizz say nothing. And we don't never hear Omarion say nothing. Okay? We never hear that nigga say nothing. But you always got his name in your mouth or you talking about a certain situation. You don't know how to ignore stuff either. Okay? Just like Monique don't. So y'all damn near the same. Alright? And y'all going back and forth over what? At the end of the day, Monique has right to know where her son is at. And that's what she was trying to tell April, bitch. The problem is, Fizz told me that they was going to see some snow. That's it. He ain't tell me that y'all was going to Chicago, to your hometown or whatever. And the only time that my son ever talked about you was when I asked what was going on. And he was like, we spent the night at April house and, they asking if they boyfriend and girlfriends and all that stuff. And, for her to say that Monique is jealous of her and she always jealous of her and Fizz. When we first came out, when this show first came out, they did paint Monique in a negative light, trying to make it seem like, she's not been a good parent. She hasn't been in her child's life. And she's been fighting for her motherhood for these whole seasons that she's been on this show. So for, it's always been a negative thing. And she's been trying to fight that and show what it really is, okay? And for April to get up here talking about she's jealous and she's this and she's playing victim. I don't think she's playing victim, bitch. You're the one that's playing victim, if anything, okay? You're lying, all right? That's one thing that you can't say about Monique. That bitch ain't finna sit here and lie. She gonna tell you, yeah, I said it, bitch. And what? Okay? I ain't trying to be like I ain't no bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a raging demon. I can do this. I can do that. But I'm not the aggressor, okay? I only come at people that come at me. And we've seen that. We've seen that. I ain't never seen Monique, unless y'all could put it down in the comments. Maybe I missed it, where she started some shit. But it was just a mess. And at the end of the day, they made up, and then here go April. I ain't trying to I'm not gonna sit here and think that this is really done because it's Monique and some other shit probably gonna come out. I'm pretty sure that it will, but at the end of the day, like we keep on saying, her issue ain't with you, it's with Fizz. And you keep on trying to talk for that man, okay? But y'all not boyfriend and girlfriend. Why you talking for him? If you saw the preview, that's all she was doing, was trying to talk for him. Let his grown ass take care of his own parent shit, okay? You doing your custody shit with your baby daddy, you take care of that and you be all a part of that, okay? Don't try to speak for this man. Moving on from there, we get Apple Watts, okay? Apple Watts is back. And, you know, she was talking about how, you know, some of her family don't talk to her right now because she too real. She got her two youngest sons or whatever. And then her oldest son, she had to send him away because she didn't want him going down the path that she was going, went through when she was a kid. And, or, you know, so she tried to get him out of that environment. I said, damn, how old is he? Because he look like a grown ass man. Apple, you been fucking since when? You know, I mean, it is what it is. It happens, so I'm not surprised. But you know, she's trying to get her career back on track. She's trying to get back out there. She goes to this hip hop event, where it's like a little talent showcase or whatever, and it's like a little hip hop school that's being headed by no other than Yo Yo. Okay. Don't be playing with my yo-yo, you know, Ice Cube protege and all that stuff. She been in the business for 30 years. At first when I said, yo-yo, you are on. I seen her in the preview and I said, bitch, yo-yo, Key Lolo, that's Key Lolo, bitch. Y'all remember that old Martin? Go Key Lolo. Bitch, let me tell you something. Yo-Yo is that bitch. She really is, okay? For your youngest, that's going to be your homework for tonight, okay? Your homework for this week is to go look up Yo-Yo and go see what it is, you know what I'm saying? I love the fact that when we do have some of these older acts that came out years before, pioneers in the hip-hop business, they're out here actually trying to help, you know, give voices to those that are younger and being mentors and stuff like that, because that's what she's about to do with Apple Watts. Basically, you know, we had Corrupt sitting there. He knew Apple and was just saying how, you know, how she's doing what she's supposed to be doing and all that stuff. And so now, you know, Yo-Yo want to take her under her wing and be a mentor, like a big sister to her. You know, she see that she be getting to a lot of stuff and all that shit. I felt Apple on that Instagram live when she said, you know what, I ain't gonna make it far up in TV because I'm too goddamn real. I ain't finna be like the strings on no puppet mask. I ain't finna be no puppet and shit like that. I said, bitch, I feel you on that, girl. I feels you. But anyway, you know, I thought that was a good look. Then we get over here to oh please. Yo, I'm gonna be real mad if you you know, lower yourself to act like these little young bitches on this show. Don't do that shit. Stay in this mentor capacity that you're doing, okay? And I will continue to love you, all right? Cool. So we get Lyrica. She got her girls, Princess and some other chick or whatever. You know, I think she from Atlanta. But she got them surrounding her, whatever, because she needs comfort. She needs that, you know, female empowerment right there. You know, she needs that love because of the stuff that she's going through with A1 and his cheating, and, you know, she blocked his number. I said, what if something was going on with the baby? He can't talk to the baby. He got to talk to the grandma or something, whatever. But, you know, people do strange stuff or do stuff when they hurt, okay? And you hurt that woman. And what was making me mad about this whole thing is the fact that when you listening to her speak, it's almost as if she was doing a whole lot of stuff. Like her friend said, you was established, you was Lyrica before you got with A1, before A1 became who he was, okay? You was somebody before that. And it's like she changed herself up just to be with this man. She was like, you know, we having problems in the relationship. He wanted a baby, so I gave him the baby thinking things would be okay. I said, kid, and we all say this. I know everybody was like, kids don't make a relationship better. Okay, that's not how it works, you know? And then she was saying how she changed her hair. Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? All just to please this man and for him to keep on cheating and doing all this stuff. And we can't put aside and just put it all on A1 because they already admitted that it was infidelity on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to be careful when you get up into these relationships that you don't lose yourself, okay? And that's what she seemed like she doing. And then Princess had to get up there. And, you know, I was going through the same thing with Ray. Like, when I was pregnant, he almost went down that same route. It's like, I'm holding the baby for you. I'm doing all this for you. And I'm just sitting here like, wow, interesting. As if we didn't know, but wow, how you just turned this onto yourself. We talking about Lyrica. But okay, she was trying to relate and just let her know, girl, you ain't alone. I went through the same thing, but it ain't never go to this extent. But I went to the same thing, and I know what you going through, and we here if you need it. I was like, okay. Oh, and let me get back to the Moniece and April shit. So what I was supposed to have said during a little segment was Moniece went on Instagram Live and she spilled all the tea. She put some somehow Just Hilarious got involved in the mix of this, and Just Hilarious was supposed to be, April's good girlfriend or something all of a sudden, and then next thing you know, she sent Moniece some voicemail messages going in on April, calling her all type of hoes and stuff like that. Baby, it's a mess. Just listen to it. All you gotta do is type it into YouTube. It's all there. It is a mess. And now, they trying to deflect like ain't nothing going on and they didn't already talked about it and we all good or whatever. I said a bunch of bullshit. So, Moniece is in the studio and April go down there to visit, and I was like, okay, so we cool like that. I don't trust it. I was with April on this one, bitch. Don't trust that shit. but still, listen. Moniece is basically, of course, she has an agenda. She wants her to, she's halfway through her album. She wants, she's doing this little tour. She wants April to come through and to get on the tour with her and all this stuff. And April, like, how all of a sudden we ain't really that cool like that. You was just coming at me talking about, I put my pussy out on loan and all that stuff, and now all of a sudden you want me to be on tour with you? Like, what do we get into on tour and all that stuff? It was like, but I'd rather be on her good side than her bad side. So we'll take this baby step, see how it go. You come to the studio, I come to your studio session, see how that is or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, Moniece, what's the catch? Moniece said since Drew and April was all up each other's asses and everything, and he not really communicating with her. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to know what's going on with Cam and all that stuff. So, she can probably get the info from him. From her. So, that's why she looping her in. I said, Moniece, this ain't gonna work. Moniece, this ain't gonna work, okay? Cam ain't got no phone. Cam ain't got no phone, so he can call you and you can call him and all that stuff, so that y'all can know what's going on or whatever. I don't see the purpose. I don't see the purpose. Okay, this seems like some messy manufactured stuff that they put together for the show. That's what it feel like, and hey, it is what it is. They're gonna kill each other on the road. But it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Then we get Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, she got this new space that she's partnering up with at the Compton's Aerospace, and this is where her school is gonna be at, okay? And so she's talking about what she's going to do. Apple Watts come in with Mr. Ray. Somehow they became close friends or whatever in the past couple of months or so. She said, he's the only one that I feel like really understands me and gets me and all this stuff. Baby, I can't become close to a person that quick in a couple of months or whatever. It's going to take a minute before I divulge anything to you that deep, that we close like this, okay? You know what I'm saying? But, some people just have that connection. But for TV purposes, I just can't do it. But, moving on from that, she talking about what she want to do, the studio and all that stuff. Ray just standing there the whole time like, happy to be on camera, bitch. Then this girl comes in with with her manager or whatever. Ray knows the manager. Hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. He gets in his confessional. I said, you know what? I wasn't going to say anything about the fact that he shaved his head off. Let me just tell you this. A baldy is not good for everybody, okay? You have to have the right head shape. You have to have the right face shape. And Bray, you don't have neither, okay? You don't have neither. You need to have both. Not one or the other. Both, okay? Because it just ain't going to look right. Your face, like, he has such a weird and a crazy makeup of his body. Like he got so much chunkiness right here. Look at my double chins. He got so much of this. And he got like a turkey neck, where the neck don't even connect. You can't even see the neck. It's like feet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I remember I used to have one. I don't have one anymore. But anyway, listen, you can see mine, right? You can't see his. And it's like it's just spilling over like this or whatever. But that was one look, and then he had the little sideburns or whatever. That was when he was in the scene. Then in the confessional, he had it all shaved off. And let me tell you, some people do not look right with clean shaven faces, okay? And he is one of those people. He had no hair. Plus, it was like 10 pounds of caked up makeup on him. And I was just like, no, no, no. You look like a smooth ass shaft of the head of a penis. Like, that was coming peeping out from under the foreskin. That's what you was looking like, okay? It just did not look, ooh. It looked like Hootie and the Blowfish, bitch. It just did not look right. Okay, but anyway, who am I to judge, okay? He come in with Summer Bunny. Summer Bunny, all of a sudden she's an aspiring artist or whatever. Yo-Yo was like, who are you? And I'm looking at her like, Mr. Frey was talking about, she cool or whatever. She been popping off and she did have her things in the media and all this stuff. And they show all her little negative stuff that she had popping off and, being this and being that. And so at this point, oh, excuse me. I don't want to be one of them people that burp on camera and then just keep on going. Girl, mukbangers. Anyway, so she was like, it is what it is. I'm Summer Bunny or whatever. I'm out here trying to do what I gotta do. I'm a recorded artist and all this stuff. I'm an inspired artist. And then Yo-Yo was like, spit something. My name is Summer Bunny and I'm up in the club and I'm getting hair from your nigga and he doing the dub and doing this and doing that. Bitch, I'm sitting here like, oh, okay. The whole time, Apple Watts is just feeling the type of way. She was like, I'm the type of bitch. She spit off a little freestyle that was coming at her. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. And I was like, that's true. That's true. That little shade that you did, that was true. I don't care how you tried to disguise it, Apple. You was coming for that girl because she was like, you know what? The whole time I'm looking at this Blac Chyna ass reject wannabe lookalike, I'm looking at her like, I know you from somewhere. And I've been hearing this bitch up in the headlines. She the one that was coming in between Lyrica and A1. And I'm like, I can't fuck with that shit. Like, I'm going to get to know me, honey. Get to know me. I am trying to get to know you. That's why I'm asking you all these questions or whatever. But if it's something on my mind, I'm going to have to tell you and I'm going to have to put that shit out there, okay? All right, but you this and you that. Look, shit, I used to roll on the pole too, but you doing all this other foul shit. You a fuck up bitch. You this, you that, you that. They going at it. And I said, not in front of Yo-Yo. I said, Yo-Yo, look what you signed up for. Okay? Look what you signed up for. She said, bitch, I'm from Compton. I done seen worse than this. I said, all right. This what you want to go with? I said, you need to know who you fucking with, okay? One got a temper. The other one can't stop fucking other people's dicks. Other people's man's dicks and stuff like that. So it's just a whole mess. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. So Apple Watts and old girl just going back and forth. And Brittany, what's her name? Summer Bunny started crying. Yo-Yo like, don't ever let no bitch make you cry. Don't do that, okay? You stand up for you make your shit down and all this stuff. And then Apple Watts still out there talking. She was like, chihuahua. I was like, you know what? And then Apple Watts was like, these 2019 millennium hoes, you gotta use your pussy just to get on top and all this stuff. Okay, her whole thing is, let me tell you something. I understand where Apple Watts is coming from. If that was my homegirl, and I know that you may have or may not have, like she said, she don't know what's true or not, okay? But I would have kept it professional. We can't keep on using this, excuse like Yo-Yo said. I don't know what's going on with Apple, but I do know that she's been through a lot in her life or whatever. We can't keep on using that to pop off on somebody every time you pop off in an unprofessional manner. You want to be respected in this business and anywhere, you have to learn how to conduct yourself, okay? And Apple, that was not the right way to conduct yourself because truth be told, that girl did not come for you at all. You came for her, okay? She was trying to stand her ground. She was trying to just, be introduced to Yo-Yo. She wasn't expecting all of that. But at the end of the day, Summer Bunny, you really on this show as if we gonna give you the respect that you think that you deserve, and we're not really checking for you as an artist. Not when your reputation precedes itself, okay? Your reputation is you fucking around with different rap artists trying to get ahead. And that's exactly what Apple Watts was saying. Okay? That's what it is. So therefore, you're coming on here. We have no respect for you automatically. At least I don't. Okay? Because it's not one incident that, this happened. It's more than one. Okay. One, that's okay. That's forgivable. You may have learned your lesson, but obviously you didn't because of somebody else. And then there's probably more people than that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why Mona put you on this show. It's not for you to gain like popularity or whatever because people already know of you. And it's what to change your image. You're on this show with a negative image already. They started you off with a negative image. In the end of the day, you're getting played. To be quite honest, Apple, you need to calm the fuck down. You really do. Even though I get you trying to be loyal to your friend or whatever, since y'all good friends now, these little friendships, TV friendships, girl, y'all kill me. But anyway, I ain't finna pop off for nobody like that. I would have said it I would have been a little petty if we gonna do that, but in a professional disguise. I wouldn't never let it escalate to the fact that we're about to fight or whatever. Moving on from that, Kimberly, she up on stage and she singing her little song or whatever. She said this the last album that she finna put out before she go over there and do the country shit, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to. I am. What else? She started talking about her, surrogate and what she's about to go through to, have her babies and all that stuff. After that happens, Moniece is outside, April outside. So K Michelle is cool with both of them. And then when Moniece tell, April, Moniece introduces April to Brittany B because she's there. Brittany B is cool with K Michelle. They've been knowing each other for a few years now through the music business or whatever. She's A&R, so of course she's been had her hands in this and that, whatever. And so Moniece introduced April to Brittany B, and she was like, she singing, she did a diss song about me and everything, and they planned a diss song, she dancing to it or whatever. Everybody's kikiing, ha, having a good time. And Brittany B was like, so you a singer? Do you sing or do you sing? She was like, I do a little sing here, sing there. And she was like, because I have the power to sign artists, okay? And so I'm just a little bit harder on them than most be. Well, your opinion, everybody's opinion doesn't matter, Okay, well, I've been in this business for a while. Okay, and so me too. All right. And I know how to work, because I'm from Compton. Okay, and I'm from Chicago. I'm sitting here like, why? See, April, listen, this is what I don't understand. People be trying to help you out. Moniece gave you a connection right then and there, okay? No matter what the agenda is on Moniece's end, she gave you a legit connection. Brittany B, A&R, she just said she signed artists or whatever. And you sitting up here coming at her with attitude or whatever as if you know the ins and outs of the music business like the back of your hand, but yet you not signed to nobody. If you are, okay, you still out here struggling trying to get put on. And don't nobody care about your music either like that. To be quite honest, and you're not making yourself look good right about now, okay? Like, girl, like, calm that shit down. You ain't nobody. You aren't anybody at this point. Girl, Kimberly found out about them going on tour, and she said, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. What are you doing? She gets upset a little bit. She was like, they both my friends, but y'all gonna kill each other, okay? What's the problem? You was like, we ain't got no problem with us from each other. We ain't never had no problem with each other and all this stuff. Oh, so you ain't gonna have no problem with, April when you found out that April kissed Fizz. Listen, if April kissed Fizz, she kissed Fizz. I ain't got no love for that nigga like that. I mean, I love him because of my son or whatever, but that's it. She could do whatever she wanted to do. It was like, did you kiss Fizz? No, I did not kiss Fizz. K Michelle said what we was all thinking. We all thinking the same thing, okay? So you just hop from the lead singer to the nigga that don't even open up his mouth. You doing anything just to stay in the circle, okay? You are determined to stay in that circle. I said, That's how you put it. That's how you put it. K Michelle said, you know what? I ain't gonna be a part of this tour. Okay, I stood out there in the audience and watched this shit because y'all gonna kill each other. And I said, we'll see. It ain't gonna be no tour. Because where is that? Where is that? Nowhere to be found. So we got Brittany B up in the studio. She was doing a little, song or whatever. Black China come in. So Black China, a cast member now, she trying to work with her. Like, girl, who asks for music from these people? I'm sorry. I just can't take them serious. And it's not because, people don't deserve to go out there and follow their dreams. It's just that the way that they got started is like, I can't take that part from you away and then stop picturing you from this part that you started as, and then all of a sudden want to take you serious as this thing. No, I can't do that right now, okay? But either way, She was talking about the music, and they were just basically, you put your things down of what you're going through, when you're going through, issues in your life, and you put that down in the music or whatever. That's what makes it great. That's what makes it good, which we know. And then they started talking about, mother issues and stuff like that, and how, Blac Chyna's on the road to forgiving her mom, and, trying to work out their issues or whatever. And then, Brittany B was talking about her issues with her mother. Her mother was on drugs and she sold a lot of the stuff. And, Blac Chyna was encouraging her to reach out to her mother and everything. But, Brittany B is like, I know I should, but at this point, it's like, do I really want to? I don't know if I'm up to doing that just yet. But she did say that she respects Blac Chyna more than she do April, because Blac Chyna actually feels like and seems as though she's ready to work and she wants to do this music thing, and she's doing it for real, for real. As April, she just too headstrong. She thinks she know it all and all that shit. We'll see how that turns out. But recently, they did a song together. So Blac Chyna and Brittany B, they serious about this. She just put it up on her Instagram that they just so-called made a hit. Girl, everybody said that they made a hit and it goes nowhere, but it's okay. We'll see what it is when it come out. K Michelle, she goes out there with her surrogate to make sure everything is okay. Her outer being is okay. They check her uterus. Her uterus is okay. They talk to K Michelle and kind of find out, they need level, they rate the embryos 1 through 10, and the higher the embryos, the better the outcome of actually producing a baby. And at this point, they're saying that K Michelle has level 3, and it was like level 7, 8, 9. They produced the baby's best or whatever, but they need her to, go back and get some more eggs. She said basically go through this IVF process again. Okay. And she said when she was going through it in the first time, she still had the silicone and stuff in her body. And then, you're going through this process. You got to give yourself these multiple shots or whatever at the same time every day. And it's just a long process. It's not as easy as people may think it is. And she just don't know if she really want to go through that. But she's going to go through it. If she wants these babies, she's going to do what she have to do. That's it. So Fizz and April are staying together for the moment. Okay, he claims that, he put his house up when he went on tour. Why would you do that? But whatever, you couldn't continue to pay the bills. Something he just going to whoever's just gonna let him stay, and that's what April is gonna do at the moment. And she cooking breakfast for him. They finna drink mimosas and stuff. And I'm sitting here like, ass all out, titties all out and everything. But y'all just friends, baby. I don't care about my friends, opposite sex. I ain't finna be dressed like that if we ain't doing nothing. We don't want people to think that we doing something on national TV or whatever. So, weird, questionable choice of clothing, but he want to put out there, he ain't doing nothing or whatever. My sister and her best friend is a dude, Jason. They just moved in with each other and had an apartment. Okay, but you ain't had the same type of history that you had, with her baby daddy and you, and being close, and it's just looking very suspect and all this stuff. No, okay. And then they're talking about the tour, what happened with Ras when he spazzed out, basically saying that, Ras B brother got into it with a couple of Fizz dudes and some dudes on J-Boog team or whatever. So they changed the buses so that Fizz and J-Boog would be on the same bus, which they don't understand why that wasn't the way in the first place. Him and Omarion haven't really spoken. He said dude is being weird. April want to put out there that, Omarion put him in a declaration against her, saying that, them two was having an affair and all that stuff. And he was like, dude is hating it and, trying to use ammunition or whatever to get at April and all this stuff. And why would you put your baby mama through stuff like that? I said, bitch, you got your goddamn nerves. Because I did say, in the beginning, Fizz don't be saying shit about Monique. But at the end of the day, yes, you do. I have to go back and think, because you do. Okay, you do. Look at what you're doing now. You got your nerves to say that all this stuff about what Omarion doing to April. Bitch, you do it to Monique too. Okay, so what are you talking about? You not the best baby daddy in the world. So, you're not innocent in this. Monique got her part, and baby, you got your part too. Okay, so let's not try that. All right, I'm just sitting here like, boy, you got your goddamn nerves. Okay. And then then you could just say he the one that brought up the meet up with Moniece, and he was making fun of the fact that they was gonna go on this tour together. But you could just tell by the way that they talk. April and Fizz talk shit about Moniece while they together. You could tell. They have pillow talk about that bitch. They talk about that bitch when she going through some shit. You could just tell. It's in the air. Mr. Ray messy as hell, okay? Both the Rays are messy. First of all, you know what it is with Mr. Ray in that confessional look? That turtleneck. Turtlenecks and turkey necks don't go together, okay? It's in his case, it don't. You know, dickheads and all that stuff, it just don't go. That's why I said he looked like an uncircumcised penis coming out of the goddamn foreskin. You know anyway, he having some event and he was like, you know, he cool with Summer Bunny, so, and he cool with Lyrica, so it's like I don't want to like not invite neither one, so I invited both of them. And I said, why would you do some shit like that? Yo there, Yo talking to the girl, and she talking about some people always say this, and it's like I always get emotional because of what people said in the blogs and all this stuff. And I said, bitch, don't nobody, me and Yo said, girl, shut them chairs up. All right, I said it for a different reason because I really don't care. Yo trying to give her some good advice. You don't give a fuck what nobody said about you, okay? You keep on pushing and doing what you got to do, all right? You know, if your stuff is good, you ain't got to sleep with nobody to do this and do that or whatever. You won't have that type of reputation. Bitch, at this point in time, Ray J and Princess come in. Leave it to Ray J to be like, hey, yo, so you know the homie A1 said. And speaking of Ray J, what was up with his tongue? Now, you know, sometimes I get on here because I just ate a snack or whatever, you know, or just ate dinner and I got a little residue on my tongue or whatever. Okay, you don't see it, okay? It was like green, yellow, and all that stuff. Like, did he just step through smoking something or sucking on something? I know I ain't the only one that saw that in that confession, but we ain't finna do that, okay? And then Princess was like, that's her? That's her? She was like, ain't this about a bitch? And then Lyrica and Apple Watch come in. I said, okay, we gonna end it right there. Y'all, this video long enough. I don't know what it is. I just let it talk. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.